is the mother of all invention. True enough, invention is the root of innovation, the major force of change in the future. On that note, สวัสดีครับ Good day everyone. I am Wisan Keowongsa from Bang Na Commercial College. I'm very happy to be here to have this conversation with you about the new roles of vocational students in Thailand's digital economy. Indeed, we are living in a world that is changing faster than any of us experienced before, and tech has something to do with it. Even during the pandemic, we have witnessed how technology shaped how we study, how we order food, and how we manage our day-to-day lives without even putting one's foot out the door. All of these were possible and only happened because it was necessary during those uncertain times, all thanks to these young tech startups. Through their innovation, made it viable for us to do such things. Now, the Thai government sees their importance and has introduced many policies in recent years to support a vibrant ecosystem for startups, with the aim to drive innovation and strengthen the competitiveness of the overall economy, thus increasing the numbers of Thai tech startups, leveraging core technologies such as 5G, AI, machine learning, robotics as well. All these are encouraging news, but as vocational students, where do we belong in the bigger picture? In a digital economy that requires digital skills, raise your hand if you're not 100% digital literate. In fact, the World Economic Forum Future Jobs Report 2020 says 45% of the Thai workforce lacks the new fundamental skills for future work. This only means there's much work to be done for a vocational student like me who isn't digital savvy. However, I remember a famous saying, don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. So, I am here to propose a plan we all can do to bring us closer to digital literacy and a space in the future workforce of Thailand. Of course, the first thing to do is to learn as much as possible about digital technology. There are many ways to do this, like listening to the experts through free or paid webinars, or getting certified by tech organizations like Google with their Sama Skills program, or even just asking a friend who knows more about digital tech. Makes a big difference. The more we are familiar with it, the easier for us to adapt to changes in the digital world. The second part is essential. When the time comes, choose to intern at a startup company. There's no better way to learn about startups than by working at one. We will gain first-hand experience building products people love, talking to customers directly, and getting a clear view of the business. You are there, work hard, learn all you can, and ask the right questions. But before anything else, remember to choose the right company for you, which leads to the last. And I think the most important part is to know your passion. In order for us to thrive, realizing our own passion helps us be in line with companies with similar drives. You see, I love learning foreign languages and doing digital art. And I can see myself in creating workplaces, collaborating, designing, and finding my purpose in the digital space, contributing not only to the company, but in my own way, helping build up our nation. So let us all build ourselves up by never stop learning, and be open to try things people say cannot be done. And it can be done by being courageous and going the extra mile. Ladies and gentlemen, necessity has indeed accelerated innovation. It has forced businesses, old and new, to be resilient, creative, and coordinated in the new normal. Not only that, necessity has in fact given us the opportunity to reinvent, reevaluate ourselves, forcing us to look to the future. There's a saying, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And create we shall. A bright future awaits us vocational students, but for now, be what Steve Jobs wants us to be. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to ask, you were talking about how you are saying you weren't digitally savvy. So I actually have two questions for you. The first one is, what is your major at the moment? What are you studying? And my second question is, why do you think you're not as savvy as you could be, and how do you think you could improve?
Okay, first of all, I'm majoring in foreign languages, and I really love learning like English and languages. And second, I said that I'm not a digital savvy, right? Because right now, sometimes when I'm using my phone or an iPad, I still don't know how to use some application. And maybe it's in a PC or computers, I still cannot do something like Microsoft Excel. So I think I can learn. I can go to YouTube or maybe search in a Google that I can learn. And I think everybody you should learn and try things people say cannot be done. And I think it opens the opportunity to find a job. Thank you.
Thank you.